This keyboard is not a keyboard, it's a fully functional PC. You can use it to browse the web, code, and even game. This is Raspberry Pi 500 developed by Pi Foundation, a company that focuses on microcomputer development. It looks like a keyboard, but it's actually a PC with 8GB memory, dual 4K output, 3 USB-A ports, an Ethernet port, even a GPIO header. I used it for 2 weeks and here's my experience. The first impression it gives me is it's cool. The compute components is completely built into the keyboard. I think one of the best use cases for this is to trick your friends. The body is made by plastic, making it relatively light, similar to a general purpose keyboard. And guess what? It is powered via USB-C, which means you can get power supply from your laptop, even power bank. The quality of the keyboard is average. It won't surprise you, but it's perfectly usable. Trust me, I've used worse. This keyboard, PC runs Linux, Raspberry Pi OS by default. You can use it just like a normal PC. Open Chromium or Firefox. And since we have a browser, we can do anything you can do as a browser.
Using this keyboard to write is actually a good experience. Notion is usable, and since I use Notion to edit my video script, I wrote this part using this machine. And I don't know why I typed faster with this keyboard than my MacBook. But there's a problem. When we use other wireless keyboard, we can just use them anywhere, even the far distance from the display. But for this wire-rich keyboard, you can't do this as well. If you want to let it work, you have to connect at least 2 cables, and this seriously impacts the flexibility of how and where you can use it. Talking to there, it sounds like it's a great product. Should I get one? No. There's too many reasons. Let's first talk about the performance. The CPU of Pi 500 is BCM2712. In Geekbench 6, it has 800 single-core score and 1600 multi-core score. This results similar to a Mac Mini in late 2014 version, or the iPhone 7 Plus with A11 Fusion. That's quite bad, because generally we expect the PC to reach at least A15 or higher level performance. My experience also proved that on coding, even for lightweight editor like VS Code, you will still experience some stutter. The only one editor you can use smoothly on it all the time is Vim, and JetBrains software is completely unusable, even for one project with only one empty active file. This conflicts with their core selling point. For a general view, no kits start with Vim, and they need a beginner-friendly IDE like JetBrains IDEs. If these tools even are unusable on your product, how can you promote it with texts like Kids Learning Programming? The second reason is it falls into an awkward middle ground that makes it hard to recommend for any serious use. It's a laptop alternative. It falls short in every way. You're getting less than laptop performance, you need to carry around cables, find a display, and deal with the lack of built-in speakers, microphone, trackpad, and battery. Most basic modern laptop would serve it better. As a desktop PC, it's even harder to justify. For the same price range, you could find a used or budget Windows PC that would absolutely run around the Raspberry Pi 500 performance. It's weird, really weird, essentially similar to a headless MacBook, with lower performance, worse build quality, and Linux system. Pi 5 is designed to be an embedded hardware, temporarily a computer, and Pi 500 is designed to be a full-time computer. I still remember when I first saw this product on the website, I sent a link to my friends who knows Raspberry Pi well, and he told me not to buy it. Today is the second week I use it. I can't say I have no regret for buying this. It's fun, and it's cool, and that's all. The Pi 5 is great not because of its power, but people can use it to build their own ideas. It's small enough, flexible enough, and honest enough. It won't pretend to be a computer. It should be on a robot, on a drone, on a handmade camera. It becomes nothing after limiting itself to a keyboard. From Pi 5 to Pi 500, what it gains is a very quality keyboard. But the possibility it lost is what most important to Raspberry Pi, what makes Raspberry Pi successful. Just like I said before, the best use case for it is to trick your friends, and the only use case for it is to trick your friends.